I have to work a 12-hour shift today. Let's see if I can get this right. Here I am. I have to work a 12-hour shift today. So, Orthodox Answers. I see some of your leaders are anxious at the reunion in Rome, but you are against it. Is it that because you agree with the Protestants who say the papacy is the seat of the Antichrist, according to Scripture? Is the Eastern Orthodox the one? I think these are, because it says 1 through 3. Reunion with Rome. Actually, Antioch and Jerusalem. Antioch excommunicated Jerusalem for talks with reunion with Rome. Since before 1054, there were talks ever since 900, when Photius saw the filioque outside the church. He had a problem, was writing against it. Before that, I think it was Maximus the Confessor that called Leo III and Charlemagne the impostor for calling their little kingdom the Holy Roman Empire. Again, since the late 4th, early 5th century, there were the West couldn't speak Greek, the East couldn't speak Latin generally. Plus, there's things like Anselm, Aquinas, and Augustine. Not only that, but it's not just filioque and papacy. Is the Pope the Antichrist? Well, there's no Antichrist in the Apocalypse of John. An Antichrist is one who claims Christ did not come in the flesh. Heretic, yes. Many evil men sat in the chair in Rome. It's not the seat of St. Peter. St. Peter would have never sat in a chair like that. But no reunion ever. At the Council of Florence, when Anatolia, Syria, and Palestine could be brought back under Christian rule, all the Catholic Church needed was them to accept the filioque and papal primacy, and most of the bishops agreed, except for Mark of Ephesus, and there were a few others that disagreed as well, but they came back with this letter, and the people, remember, the Orthodox Church, us, the people, laity, are to protect the councils and the creeds and what has been handed down, and not to add or take away. So these bishops were eviscerated and hanged, and the chant was, better the turban of the Sultan than the mitre of the Pope. Too much blood has been spilled, too many martyrs have been killed and tortured in gruesome ways until they died. For us to just start changing the faith that has been handed down by the apostles, the faith that Christ established. So, no reunion with Rome. Unless they rewind the clocks, 1700 years or so, and start back from there. No reunion with Rome, ever. Anyone who's ever tried to cozy up with Rome, like Athenagoras or the recent Patriarch of Jerusalem, has been severely chastised, if not excommunicated, and many of them has had, at the Council of Florence, has had their right hand chopped off and beheaded, and thrown into a pit. We won't allow it. And even if there is a church that an Orthodox, quote unquote Orthodox church that reunites with Rome, it's no longer Orthodox, and we will still keep going. It doesn't matter. I mean, we suffered persecution for 300 years under Rome. We've suffered interference from the Byzantine emperors that made many martyrs. And we've suffered under communism, and we've suffered under Islam. None of them can break us. So, we have more martyrs than any other denomination. So, there's the answer to that. Never, never, never reunion with Rome.